Okay, this is like my fifth take. It's getting harder to talk because I'm starting to do that whole thing where I space out and it's my mind goes like completely blank. All right, so this is part three, Path to the Craft. Um, let's see, where am I at here? My timeline. So I was talking a little bit about how I would lucid dream, figure out that I was dreaming, and then that's how I would wake myself up. I do want to touch on that a little bit. Sorry. I do want to touch on that a little bit because lucid dreaming wasn't a surefire way for the dream to end for me, because if I was lucid, I would just be calling on God, on Jesus, on the Holy Spirit, and it wouldn't do anything for me to just, you know, I could run whatever. I was just doing useless things with being lucid. I would try and wake myself up, but a lot of times, sorry, there was a fly. A lot of times it would fail. It would work sometimes. Other times I was too much in a deep sleep to wake up. It was really, really hard. Sometimes I would go into this false awakening, and I want to say I would try at least 5 times to wake up, but I would think I would be awake, and then either I would feel my body still laying down, and in the dream I'd be like sitting up, so I'd feel my body still laying down, or whatever was attacking me would be in my room, or I would go outside and it would be there. So yep. And then how my dreams ended. So my dreams did eventually get better. You know, it's not all nightmares anymore. Before it used to totally just be nightmares. Like, this same energy would always be coming to me. It was this really dark energy. It was like malicious. I know not all dark energy is malicious, but this one definitely was. Um and so the last dream that I had really getting attacked was right after finding Akate. Like, it'd been maybe a week after finding her. And this thing, whatever it was coming at me again. I was in a room full of mirrors, and it was inside of the mirrors. Like, this whole room was just filled side to side with just mirrors. Um, I tried flipping the mirrors once I saw that this shadowy figure was inside of the mirrors, and it was coming towards me. Um, and all of the mirrors that I had flipped got flipped back. So something inside of me was like, you need to call Akate. So I did. And in the past, as you know, calling on God, calling on Jesus, calling on the Holy Spirit, it didn't work. I only said Akate's name 3 times, and she was there. And I told her what was going on. I told her there's something in the mirrors, and it's trying to attack me. And she lifted her arms, and it was over. The energy was completely gone. I didn't even need to see the entity to know that it was there because of the way the energy felt. And when she lifted her arms, it was like it completely vaporized. I couldn't see the shadowy figure in the mirror anymore, and the energy was just totally gone. You know. Um, Yeah, so the mirror, so she helped. Sorry, I'm starting to space out again. My mind kind of jumbles my thoughts together sometimes, so it's hard to talk, and it's hard to stay organized, especially when I'm trying to talk, because it keeps bouncing back and forth. Um, and I did find out why I was having those nightmares. Um, I knew that I was cursed. I have I've had a generational curse on me. Um, it's from my father. He did something. He pissed someone off, and they cursed him, and they put a generational curse on him. And he has never had um, money, like ever. Okay, sorry, I couldn't stand my dog's whining anymore, and I took the opportunity to take her out. Well, that's not important. Anyway, so my dad is a nurse. He makes 100,000 a year. You would think someone that's making 100,000 a year would have enough to, take care of what he needs to take care of, but he's always broke. Always. That's the excuse that he always uses, is that he's broke. He never has enough money. And as well as for me, the curse has affected me in the fact that everything breaks. Well, everything broke. It's not on me anymore. Everything broke. So, my PlayStations would break, my CDs break, my games would break, my computers would break, my car would always need something costly done to it. And so yeah, it just very big financial mishaps. Every time I would get something nice, it would break. um, she did lead me to the Blue Witch, and Blue did the curse removal for me. She wrapped me up with Billy in this white cloth. She wrapped me up in his sigil, and he broke the curse off of me. And so I've not had that problem since. And when she, because of the fact that she wrapped me up with him, every time that curse comes around now, it can't attach to me because Billy will be there, protecting me. And as well as, so she mentioned in one of her lives to get The Queen of Hell by Mark Allen Smith. Now, I'm not gonna lie, The Queen of Hell by Mark Allen Smith was a little bit on the pricier side for a book. I'm sure expensive grimoires are in every, you know, are everywhere. But this was my first encounter of a book that cost $100. I had never seen that. So I was a little put off by the price because, so where was I? Okay. So I had never really had an experience, or I had never seen a book that cost $100. So yeah, I was put off by the price. Um, and I was like, I don't think I'm gonna get it. But Akate said, if you truly want to know me, you're gonna get that book. And I said, yes, ma'am, we're getting the book. So, and I had no problem reading it whatsoever, and I can see why it would cost as much as it does. It is so worth it. It was so worth it to get that book. It has changed my life for the better. The Primal Craft in general has changed my life for the better. Um, I don't have to be fearful of anything. If someone tries to attack me, I know that it will be dealt with swiftly. Um, so, yeah. Hey, back to where I was. Sorry, I had to take care of. My dog was being bad, so I had to take care of it. And where was I? So yeah, I got the book, and the rest is pretty much history. I started following the Primal Craft. I so I went from having no protection to having Hecate, Lucifer, and Belial. Belial is the protector in the Primal Craft, but they are all, if you fuck with their children, they're not gonna be happy, you know. So I have that protection now. I have that protection that I was lacking. So I'm very happy. So yeah, that's basically my path to the craft. So that's my path to the craft. Basically, it all started because of horrific nightmares, and I needed answers, and was wondering why I wasn't getting the protection I needed. And now I got my answers, and I got the protection I needed, and I've dedicated my life to the primal. So yeah, thanks for watching.